have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out on the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made with the tight end on a corner route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Ball handed off, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Handoff on a single back formation. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The ball is caught. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Important second down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. As we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. He keeps it on the design line. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback goes forward after one pass option. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll hand it off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short during this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Trying to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. The back's got it. Past the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Make something happen on 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball for 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Crosses 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Sopper with a strong tackle there. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quick pass. The catch is made. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And off the deflection, it's caught.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. It's a quick grab. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down to goal. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Knocks the PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. On first down, it's play action. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PHE is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He hands it to the back, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. This time a completion.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. First down and 10 now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Wants to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Go ahead. The defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Now play number 9 on this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time winds down here in the 3rd quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The receiver makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Complete to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The Sooners moving quickly down the field here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fourth down. Drops back, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick throw, catch made.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Not much on that play, brought down short. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags the quick throw. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier and not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
keep wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.